8 seconds. Come on, let's see it.
Ooh.
Whoa, Terrorblade. These 2020 skins are getting ridiculous.
Nailing your picks, almost as good as a TA call right there. How well you called that, but TB, yeah, made it this far and could still be picked by Crazy. I feel like it wouldn't be bad there, especially get Blood right on the ground. Probably keeps Terrorblade a little bit safer if he wants to get a Sunder off.
One thing I don't like about Crazy's lineup here is just the fact that you run into that same problem that we had the other day with the what team was it? I forget the team. They ran Clockwork and Mirana as their position 4s and 5s, and those aren't heroes that can sit in the lane, so they kind of left. That was a Zoomer series as well, actually.
Yeah, that was infamous against them.
Yeah. Another NA team trying to run this cheeky lineup against Crazy. These are okay heroes for it, of course. Bloodseeker and Ember Spirit are both heroes that are fine with sitting inside the lane by themselves. But like I said, neither of those heroes can kind of come in and start winning the lane for you if you start losing them. Mirana and Clockwork just kind of sit there and soak up EXP. Neither of these heroes fight that well underneath creep waves. Arrows are being blocked by the creeps. Of course, Battery Assault gets divvied out onto all the units. It's not great. Phases Warden Medusa banned out by Infamous, so they're thinking, all right, we're just gonna outcarry you in the late game with Sven. We'll probably play this, probably play this Windrunner as like a position 4 that a skill into the late game. Gonna play the Void Spirit as our mid probably, which of course they can also. They've got a lot of flexibility. I'm liking what Infamous has got going on here.
I'm hoping Infamous goes to the classic off-lane Ogre Magi that we see all the time.
That would be wild. I mean, we're getting closer to the end of the groups. This is the time where they're kind of like, all right, time to pull out all these pocket strats that we've had, you know?
The Hiko pocket strats, come on.
Yeah.
We saw it yesterday.
Yeah, Hiko did message me saying, you know, we've been, the only thing that really matters is making it through the group stage. We just don't have to end in that bottom 2. We've been saving strats, Neph. And, you know, Hiko, you son of a bitch, you pulled it off.
Against one of the top teams. So, you know, 2-0ing Thunder Predator, I feel like, is massive for them, and we'll see how that ends up going.
We've been raided by a party of 122.
Yeah, Beyond the Summit 2, coming over to Beyond the Summit 1, joining the party.
Shout out to Beyond the Summit 2, showing us all the support.
Yeah, I wonder who is on that channel.
I do wanna say real quick before this last pick comes out, before we get in this game. Shout out to Beyond the Summit for making this tournament happen, for hosting this NA region. I got the news this morning. 16 teams, European and CIS in ESL Online Germany. You know, no North American division for that one.
Yeah,
I get it. It's expensive to run a tournament, but again, I'm just glad that Summit's continuing to run these NA tournaments. In these trying times, we still have you guys. The ESL have to be ashamed of themselves. All right, this last pick though, Crazy. What do you think they grab here? The TA talked about this one a lot, nonstop throughout the tournament.
Honestly, I think they keep the Ember mid. So I don't think it'll be the TA. As much as I'd love it to be the TA, I can only say it so many times before my brain just goes, I don't even believe you. I don't believe the words that are coming out of your mouth.
This is very sad when, you know, you see the hope of a man slowly fade away into nothingness.
I would love, definitely, though, to see TB. I think that would work well.
I don't think they grab TB here. Again, they have this issue where they've got these 2 roaming heroes, the heroes that don't want to sit in the lane. You need something that can sit by itself. So you might even run that Ember Spirit in the pause
Ember safe lane, DK mid? No. Juggernaut safe lane, Ember mid.
Yeah, you know what? I don't mind this. I don't mind the Juggernaut. We talked about this a number of times. He's able to get out of a lot of what this enemy team has. When there's a lot of magical setup and burst damage stun, Juggernaut makes a lot of sense. You are going to need to build a MKB at this point, so you can deal with Michael as he scales into being like a 4 with a high impact. But other than that, you know, It fits in with the rest of your lineup. You can be a little bit more aggressive with it. While you don't have the best team in the world for hitting the towers, you are able to sustain your push with that healing ward. Oh, HFN on the Juggernauts, nothing to scoff at. And of course, KXY, natural builder of that Orchid. Pepita with the root, and get all these things, or out of these things with the Manta style, and everything else with the spin. So a lot of flexibility with Juggernaut. He's going to be able to maneuver around these team fights. The question is if he can keep up with Pox's farm, dealing with his bloodlust, dealing with his great cleave.
Mm-hmm.
So we've seen Sven's just completely pop off this tournament. We've also seen Sven's not do very much. There's the one match at K1 Hector, as great as the performance Beast Coast is having. He opted to go Midas that game over Mask of Madness, and I feel as if he was really punished for that. All right, I'm liking what you got going on, Mood. What do you call that move?
The Gallop. Come on.
The Gallop? All right. You got dance moves, Bkop? You seem like someone who is dabbled in the club scene as a New York dude.
No, I'm not actually a club person. It's not to say I don't have dance moves. As that would be a lie. Hold on, let me get this lower draft out of here. There we go. Get that out of here. You know, I did take a couple lessons here and there. Not like real lessons, but you know, lessons.
I see. I can do the electric slide. I can do Nickelback line dancing, which is like
all right.
white people tradition. But that's about all I got.
I learned a lot of my moves from my last girlfriend. That was about it.
Excel is just
He's
dead.
very dead under the Blade Fury. Brile comes over, Shackle lands on a Moomiander, won't be able to escape. Now they go for Pepita. They've still got 3 heroes here. Firestorm down, Aoi taking a lot of damage. KXY has got the Resonant Pulse to finish him, so 3 kills, now 4 kills before the Horn. 2 for 2.
This is how I want to start my day, with blood, North America and South America. There's no rivalry between these teams, I don't believe, but you know, when 4 kills happen before the Horn, you just kind of feeling this game isn't going to have that 60, 70 minute game with like 50 minutes of downtime. KXY with a BM already. You guys are calling him right back.
Is See You Later Nerds BM?
Yeah. And you don't think being called a nerd is an insult?
I mean, we all play video games.
Yeah, but some of us are cool video game players, like myself.
No comment.
The kill going the way of HFN will help him, though. He gets his first item, Wraith Band. It's not the biggest thing in the world, but it'll make harassing him a bit harder. Ooh, Michael taking the damage. They spread the dot, though, here. 2 heroes get in, but oh my god, Pepita's leaving him behind. I guess he's more worried about HFN having a good start.
Yeah, of course. Why would you want HFN to have a good start?
I mean, spread the damage, help Michael out. Look at him sitting at such low HP. This guy all out of HP regen already. Gotta be careful for Aoi, man. This guy's crazy. Hashtag go crazy.
Pepita might actually be the one who's in trouble. Blade Fury right on top of him. Aoi here with Battery Assault. HFN gets the kill on a Pepita. So Michael can't even do anything to help out the guy who helped him.
Yeah. Finishes that one off with a crit. So that is 2 kills under HFN's belt. 6 and 3 for CS right now. Look at him go. Continues to CS perfectly. Well, you were learning your dance moves with your ex-girlfriend. HFN was practicing the way of the blade.
Yeah, that's why I'm very bad at this game.
Look at him go. Aggression coming out from him. 2 points into spin. I wouldn't be surprised if, if he had that before. I think he could have just tried to run down Michael.
Michael getting run down now.
He might do it.
If he throw that Firestorm, I think that's just a big waste of mana.
Yeah, if he firestorms, you waste your mana. He pops that immediately and starts running down Michael. So you think I think you need to hold that one, and of course you do have the point in the shackle shot, 2 seconds stun. You have some kill potential here if Michael goes too over aggressive and wastes that Blade Fury without being able to bring someone down.
Towards top. Shackle doesn't land. They've got the cogs. Get inside.
He's too close to the tower right now for him to really be comfortable diving, popping that Blade Fury again. If we're worried about the punish coming back out, bottom lane Moonbeam was dropping a little bit low, but this is a man that plays fast and loose.
You think we'll see him take the second point and arrow like we saw the other Mirana the other day on Infamous?
I'm really not sure. It's possible he might just go for more reliable damage. Moon tends to roam a little bit more than other position 4s, and of course him being on the Mirana means that doubly so. Excel, knowing that though, large brain gamer over here. Follows him through the jungle. Doesn't want him being able to set up getting any CS on this enemy mid. I like what you're doing here though on Moon. You clear out the big camp. Not only does it secure your extra CS with your arrow, but as soon as KXY goes, okay, I've shoved in the lane, time for me to get some delicious CS. Big creep's missing. You only kill on a small centaur. It's not even really worth walking over there.
Mm-hmm.
Moon Meander, the 2000 IQ, as usual. No surprise here. Several-time major winner player. And of course, being Canadian makes him even better at Dota.
I've heard that.
Yeah. Rune at top. It's picked up by KXY due to his superior use of Aether Remnant. He pulls Brile back at the last second.
Things all of a sudden getting very quiet.
I don't like that part.
Dyer's courier has been killed.
There is lots of stuff to talk about. See, Moon grabbing that courier beat him real nuisance, this guy.
Moon Meander losing his courier.
But we might see KXY run at someone closer to the 6-minute mark, or 5-6 minute mark. Once he gets that level 6, bounty runes come up. Yeah, he pops the haste. So I take it back completely. There's going to be no aggression once he hits level 6 without that haste. He's probably just going to sit in the mid lane. Talk about the CS of all these heroes. I mean, all the heroes at the top are sitting very close to each other. Look at this.
So far, so good.
And of course, the bounty rune.
Brile.
Every coin helps.
Astral Step. Still looking. Excel's here.
Oh, Brile stays in the trees.
Searing chains, but now they've got the stun. Arrow comes in, and it won't be enough.
He had Slate of Fist up, but I think it was just at the same time he died. Just not enough time to. Oh no, he just got the mana.
Rotation. Okay, stun out on a Moon Meander. They get themselves a second kill. Owie's surrounded by 3, but the battery assault might be able to kill KXY.
Oh, he
does get at least 1 and has a rocket flare. Excel needs to back away.
Gotta be careful. Owie. Nice rotation. Coming in a little bit late. Again, Brile did have that Sleight of Fist, but he just got this point of mana as he died, so there's just no way to get that off in time. But it'll be some nice XP for him. Again, just hitting level 4, being able to bring down that level 6 mid hero.
KheZu, by the way, just farming bottom. Hasn't really been touched. Was second on the CS chart. So, KheZu, let's see what he can do. As, I'd like to see him once he gets the 6 move around. Now he does hit that 6 mark. Either got to stand still and probably eat an arrow or run a little bit and juke and jive, which sets you up for already a level 3 blood right. That's what they might just do onto Excel.
Yeah.
There's the rupture. Blood right. He tries to avoid it, but that's just making him lower and lower. And there's the arrow, and there's the kill. So that's the nice setup of having this Bloodseeker as well as the Mirana.
Yeah, you're always going to be able to guarantee a kill there. You just kind of wait for them to to pull that TP, and as you do, you throw the Sacred Arrow. They have to either cancel the teleport or have it canceled by dodging. So there's no way out in that scenario. But, alright, bottom lane. You got the Mask of Death. You're going for that Mask of Madness, it seems, on Toxos, and that's definitely what I prefer to the Midas.
Excel. He's down to about half health. Owie comes over. They're TPing in Michael. The Shackle will hit on the Bloodseeker. He's going to continue to go after Excel. They have the Void Spirit here, but if he gets hit by the Bloodrite, he might be in trouble. Good stun from Excel. That locks down Kezu. They get the kill on Michael. They get the kill on Excel and followed up with one on the KXY. 3 for 1. Not a favorable trade by any means for Infamous.
No. That one was rough. They did all they could. They were all sitting very low underneath that tier 1 tower. Of course, you suddenly lose that ability to juke around in the trees under your tower. It's a powerful tool when you're up against the Bloodseeker, so they tried to bring him down first. But, again, you're allowing Moon Meander to come online. He's very happy to do so. If he gets his mechanism, it becomes that much easier for him to take the fight to the enemies. And they don't want to be taking this late against this Sven Wind Ranger. So he's actually opting to build a mechanism first because he's having such an awesome game. So he's got his mana boots. He's going for mech. This will just allow them to sustain the push that much easier. Top lane, Owie rotating up here. Probably going to want to set up a kill on Pepita now that we have Omni Slash available.
They're looking top. Get the kill there on Pepita. Use that Omni Slash. Kill off this Underlord.
Accelerate his farm even more, you know. Now he doesn't deal with the Underlord in the lane. CSing is that much easier as well. It's pretty annoying dealing with that minus 15% damage, and of course the Underlord always contesting your farm with that huge base damage and the extra he gets from a Trophy Aura. Doesn't want to commit to the tower though. He's worried about Michael and these other heroes rotating in on him, so he just goes right back to the jungle. He thinks, okay, I've got neutral items to get. I've got to get my Yasha. I'm just going to get all the farm I can instead of trying to take this tower. And look at these juicy stacks he's got over here for him as well. Owie 2000. The GOAT. He does it all.
Is that the only stack, though?
Dude. Come on.
Could be better. Disappointed.
Oh my god. Yeah, it doesn't beat Bkop's standard of support, unfortunately.
Come on.
The whole jungle would have been stacked at this point.
I don't stack.
I don't either, to be honest. I play the very aggressive style of support.
Meanwhile, Pagas, he was getting huge stacks over here. Now he's got huge stacks over here. Ironwood tree down. He's happy. Look at him. He's sitting top of the net worth, tied with this jug.
And he's going to outfarm him.
Shot.
Let's do this!
Bloodrite, this would be a big kill. They got it. Arrow flying in, and it won't land on anybody, but they still want to make a move. They've got the Rupture out. Damage done on a Kezu is definitely felt, but he backs off into the Pit of Malice. Firestorm down. Astral Step once again. Bloodrite, they should be able to get the kill on a KXY, and will. Meander on the run. Owie right on to help Bryle out. 2 for 1, that, again, benefits Crazy.
It's not over yet, though.
That arrow missed. Shackle comes through. Owie in trouble. Moonlight Shadow. They've got a sentry down, so they keep the vision on him. They know that HFN's coming over. HFN, he's got Omni Slash in just a second. Can he get the kill? Yes, he can. Jumps over to the Ogre, and 2 are gone.
Very clean there. A beautiful team fight by Crazy. They do lose Owie, but you know, and Kezu, but you take that fight every day. You get into the enemy triangle, you grab, secure it with a ward, you slow down the Sven's farm, he's forced to go back to his jungle, but they still have vision of him over here. So, after they grab KXY, just
got a creep, though.
Yeah.
Consolation.
Yeah. After they, again, aggress on the KXY, I think they'll move their eyes towards the Sven here. They had that ward up onto the hill. They actually ping him out a couple of times, say, alright, this slow guy down this guy's farm.
Interesting to assimilate. Arrow hits Blade Fury on the KXY, and they get the kill. They've got the Bloodrite down that silences up the Underlord. So Pepita can't throw anything their way, but Bryle, he remnants out. So Crazy so far. They haven't lost anything. They'll take out Michael. They'll look for Excel. They've got the blood right down, so Excel's already dead on his screen already. But PETA has to back off, and now they converge on this tier 1.
I mean, you keep the Sven alive inside your jungle, but you lose, what, 3 heroes? You lose your tier 1 tower. You're losing everything, and this is the aggression finally coming out from Team Crazy. Another 17 seconds here. They'll have a healing ward, and they'll be able to keep their push up. They do split up now, though. You know, they don't want to waste too much time. So these guys want to get everything done on the map. I want to see Aoi. I want to see Aoi stack some more camps and HFN take them. All right, there's the healing ward from HFN. I guess you don't really need it on Mirana. She's just about got the mech complete. Has mana boots, and Bloodseeker's just going to be able to see us to top himself back up here.
What the just happened?
Sven's still sitting close to the jug, but you could see Crazy. They're doing a really good job of just getting through these infamous heroes.
Yeah, and he's always going to have the advantage farming over him. Again, he's got that Mask of Madness. He's got great cleave to rely on. And Juggernaut's not going for this Battle Fury build himself, not that it would even keep him up with him. But the aggression coming out from them is going to slow this Jug down. It's going to get all the other heroes on your team alive. Top lane, Infamous, starting to make a play. They want to push up here. I'm not sure this is really what they want to do. They're probably going to smoke up over here. Do you see it? Yes. Smoke on the courier. Let's go, boys.
Masterful mark.
So they smoke up, and again, you had to rotate all the heroes up the top lane. You made me thinking you were going to grab a tier
Shackle,
1.
arrow. Close.
You know, they get away this time on Infamous. It's very close, though. HFN playing very far forward. Feels super confident now that he's got this Manta style complete. His health drop's pretty low. Got to be a bit careful and put his healing ward a bit further back. Oh no! You see that over there?
Going? Oh, good sleight of fist, searing chains, HFN.
Yeah,
For a second, they might
keep
go
him-
for him.
Yeah. That Sven actually, I think, had the ability to grab that Juggernaut there if they didn't get the slight searing chains. Because he has got strength up. He has this DD rune and a Mask of Madness. The amount of damage that can come out from this guy in like a fraction of a second is incredible. So even taking this fight, they have to be pretty careful about. They know that they need the control for Poxus, and they don't have a huge amount of stun, as a couple people in the chat were saying.
Top tower is in danger.
Stormhammer?
Here it is.
Over Bryle,
The damage.
and they get the kill. Everybody's here for the side of Infamous. They're able to lock him down, and the rest of Crazy need to disengage from this courier. Hello? Ember's courier? That was interesting.
But that is up to plus 300 damage, or total of 400 damage a hit once he pops his Mask of Madness. He has blood. He's attacking 2 times a second, so 800 DPS at 15 minutes in the game, and he's got this DD on Sven. You know, this is some. I'm not too good at maths, but this is some big numbers.
Hookshot cogs around Michael. They've got the rupture onto Excel. They're going to try and Dark Rift away. And they can't get anybody else, and they're forced to leave. 2 supports go down on the side of Infamous, though, and the tier 1 will follow suit.
Should look to their top tower.
So yeah, you had your time in the sun on Infamous, but you know the map goes back to the side of Crazy to take down that last tier 1. Probably grab your triangle again here. Already have a 1 ward behind that tower. Grab those tier 2 neutral items, and then maybe start setting their eyes on Roshan. We'll see. Wait, HFN. What's he doing with this javelin? The Vision Pierce is nice. Again, I was talking about how later in the game he's going to have to scale and be able to bring down Michael with an MKB. And of course, Poxus might eventually get Heaven's Halberd, so they need something to deal with that as well.
Can Sven carry this by himself? Ooh, hold on. Underlord gets caught by Moonmeander as well as Aoi. Tries to put down the Pit of Malice. It takes a couple times, but he finally lays it in.
But Sven carrying this by himself? I really don't think so. All right, mid lane. Shackles off the mark. He dodges it with a sleight of fist.
Bryle wants this. He wants to go for more. They've already bloodlusted P.A.K.As They've got a sentry down, so they have the lockdown, but you could already see Sven's retreating. He doesn't even want to be involved in this fight. Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains, Arrow misses, and Excel, no way he was getting out of that one. It was either the Sleight or the Bloodright that would have killed him, so another kill for Crazy, and they're up 20-8. It's a 7K lead. There definitely has been points in this game where it's felt close, even though the net worth doesn't show like that.
Yeah, they've had moments of brilliance on Infamous here. They've been able to blow up a couple of heroes, but like last time you needed that bottle on Puck just with the God Strength, the double damage in on to be able to really blow up Ember Spirit here. I'm not sure you're going to have that many opportunities like that. He's trying to get this negative scepter.
Hook shot, nicely done.
Oh
Cogs
God.
around 2. Shackle ends onto the Bloodseeker as well as the Ember. And look at the damage coming out from this Omni Slash. Pack is in trouble. Blade Fury on him, gets the kill. Meanwhile, Pepita's going to get chased by Owie. Doesn't exactly have a way to stop this, but they'll finally find KXY. Tries the Dark Rift away. And Slight's just not enough damage. Survives with 18 health.
Rocket Flare coming off of cooldown just a moment later. I was trying to shoot that one close to him so it had less travel time as well. Nice try, but they set their eyes to Roshan, and of course, there's nothing you can do about this. God Strength just popped 2 heroes down. And HFN with his mastery of the way of the blade is going to bring this down pretty quick. This Samurai reminds me of a young Neph Bkop.
Excuse you? This Samurai reminds you... I just want everybody to hear what you said again. I'm going to reiterate it. This Samurai reminds you of a young Neph. Are you some sort of blade wielder that I don't know about?
I practice every day.
I mean, I have a sword in my place, as Michael dies top. But, you know, it's more decorative than anything.
I see. Yes.
I can show you. It's got my initials on it. Rupture. They found Packus. White Shadow, Dust comes in, doing some damage on Owie. Kezu here now with HFN, who doesn't have Omni Slash, but he's no longer ruptured. So Blade Fury out, in some trouble, and ends up dead.
Not a whole lot he's able to do at this point. Oh no, I mean you can try to slow him down, but you're worth so little to them at this point that he's just gonna go CS instead of trying to chase you into the trees. Alright. Here, they head over towards mid lane.
Good mouse.
See Pepita.
Is under attack.
I think they should be going for this, it seems like. Moon Meander's looking to wrap around the other side, throw an arrow out there. But they've got the Aether Remnant. They look over and they pop the Aegis. They're going to lose Excel for this. Pepita on the run. He ends up low. So that's going to allow Crazy to keep up with Michael. And by keeping up with Michael, should be able to get this kill on the Windrunner. Has the Yules. And then, ooh, good Shackle and the Dark Rift away from the Underworld. I'm surprised he got away.
So he lives. He's going to be able to hold his base in an alright fashion. It's difficult when you're up against the Healing Ward, that huge sustain, but Firestorm, of course, a percentage-based damage ability. Excellent for holding buildings. I feel like they're able to just whittle these things down, chip away at them every so often while they've got the Healing Ward up. And KXY committing pretty hard for that Healing Ward. Doesn't go for the Omni Slash, though. Knows KXY has that Yule Scepter and Dissimulate. And, of course, focus off Mark, but yeah, I think he just dies here.
They try to dissimulate an astral step away, but they've got the Rupture. Can only run so far, and eventually an arrow should come his way.
He doesn't try to TP. He could have TP'd here.
He definitely had a lot of time to TP.
Did they have the interrupt? I guess they had the interrupt. Kezu could have just walked up and used the Yule Scepter there. I'm not sure if he was below 25%, so they would have had vision. It was close.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Either way, water under the bridge. We got different things to focus on, like bottom lane. Excel has been hunted down by Kezu. He's an absolute bloodhound.
Well, that is his job. He misses the Bloodright, though.
Radiant's middle tower
Is he gonna let him
under
go?
attack.
Yeah, probably.
Not worth the time. Just an ogre kill. It's,
Ooh, HFN? Pagus? This should be an Omni, right? Ooh.
No. He can't Omni here. You know why? You got the Aghanim Scepter now in the Sven. You Omni him, you just storm bolts into the creep wave, and the Omni ends immediately there.
That is very true. Did just pick up that Ags.
HFN high IQ gamer.
Arrow coming in. It's the Windrunner. Get the kill there on Michael. Now they look over. Omni/Use. They'll get the kill on Excel as well as Pepita. They look over as the Rupture gets used out on the Sven. They'll stand inside the Blood Right, then the last will step forward. Got some control on the Moon Meander. KXY and the buybacks in will help Infamous try to get some numbers back and fight this, but they lose Packus, so a lot of their damage is already gone. Pepita bought back. And he's forced to run all the way back to base, but can't do so. Sleight of Fist Searing Chains as well as the Arrow coming in. Shackle lands onto the Bloodseeker as well as the Ember.
And it's looking very rough for Infamous. Again, just fight after fight, Crazy taking you with this scrappy lineup they have. Aoi always connecting with these hook shots. Arrows pretty on the mark by Moomiander. Ooh, get Ember Spirit here though. He's too far forward.
Destroyed. Shackle lands onto a neutral that had 1 health left.
It's too hard for Aoi to get in and help him at that ankle, so he does go down. Also gotta be careful with how aggressive he is. King Bar finished on him now, and if they smoke up, well, a lot of the damage does come from Bryle. I think they see that HFN isn't with them. He's elsewhere on the map, so this is their chance to get a couple of kills and get back in the game. Aoi catches out Poxus though.
Stormhammer used, and now he's in some trouble. Arrow flies forward, won't hit on anybody, so they've got the control to get the kill on Aoi.
On weekend? Oh, they're laughing at him now. That's not nice, man. Aoi died for the squad there. You know, he's the anchor here, so to speak. As everyone else gets back, he's in position to catch a smoke if he has to.
Down 17k.
Yeah.
Okay, Pepita just has no farm.
These graphs don't look good. Saying, ooh, they brought it up from a 98, 99% victory chance to 97. At least Aoi and Bryle kills, giving them a glimmer of hope. But I think they just wait until Aoi's back up to go for this aggression one more time. Michael making a mad dash forward into the trees. I think you can cancel this with the Yule here.
Woo! Hook shot from Aoi. That lands. Nicely placed. Nowhere for him to go, so.
Oh. Aoi trying to give the kill to Kazu here. And
yeah, he does.
They're just BMing him at this point.
Drink your blood.
Top lane. Pepita and KXY farm in the safest part of the map, you know, the enemy side, where you notice that the enemy team probably won't be. This is how aggressive they're playing into your zone.
BKB popped. Bryle wants to move in for more. Pepita already thinking about Dark Rifting. They don't have the damage to stop this, and they don't actually pull Packus back too. So they got the BKB out of that.
Well, the BKB is popped. You are forced back. Actually, you know what? That's not that bad for Infamous. They managed to shove out the lanes, get a little bit of farm, and force that BKB being on cooldown for a couple seconds now. Well, your chances of victory still look just as bad. You do have some ways into this game. Again, Sven being able to hop onto Bryle with this Aghanim Scepter and 15 talent, and the D-Spell. Just blow up his fire shield immediately. It'll stop Yules coming out for a lot of these enemy heroes if they try to save themselves. A lot of damage could come out from Sven. The question is, how long can they last? How much more of a net worth lead can Crazy secure? And does Sven just die right here? Oh no.
That was...
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, HFN. That was embarrassing. Everyone's gonna call them Baby Slash or something now.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
If you give chat the idea, yeah, they'll do that.
Yeah. Poor HFN. Excel goes forward here onto Aoi, gets himself silenced. Aoi has the hook shot, but doesn't want to commit it onto the Ogre. He wants somebody else on the back line. Heroes to go on. Throws the rupture out, and he'll take Michael again.
Yeah, easy kill there under the tier 2 tower. They don't really care for it. Arrow misses, but still continuing to send Infamous back into the base.
Yeah. Constantly shutting down this Wind Ranger is great too. Again, this guy is like an anti-carry. If you get on top of somebody, just burst them down with that focus fire, he's very happy. But no MKB, no problem. As the saying goes, I believe.
I've heard it said that way before.
Yep.
Boom, there it goes.
They want this tower. Kez is bored of this game. He's snoring, sleeping on this stuff. Think, this game is too easy. The series too easy. We've been up all game. The enemies can merely hide in their base against us. It is, like you said, 27 minutes. I want to get some neutral items under their belt, probably. Maybe a Paladin Sword, maybe a Titan Sliver. Ooh, that's big for Sven. And that he's got no Black King bar. Repair kit for Jug. Probably give that to Aoi. So I'm sure he's happy holding on to this Philosopher's Stone right now. His stonks.
So Fist Searing Chains, thinking about the Dark Rift, goes for it. Now has that Yule, so that'll secure his escape.
Yeah, they know once they're late getting on him, if they don't get an initial disable, he's just gone. So they let him go, turn around, start clearing out the creep wave. Other neutral items here. Craigie Coat. I'm going to go to maybe Clockwork or Mirana here. Someone who's not doing a lot of right-click damage. Yeah, I think he's flying out the Craigie Coat.
Yule's on Aoi. Into the Pit of Malice, they've got the Storm Hammer and the kill.
Nice identify there by Infamous, seeing that everyone on Aoi's team is just too far away to be able to help him. And of course, when you're this far behind, you think, okay, Aoi's the position 5. He's on a Clockwork. This kill isn't that big, but when you're down 18, 19k net worth, it's like 10 to 34. It's worth popping this God's Strength to secure your kills every time you're able to.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
HFN not joking around though. He's looking to close this out. Pressure the enemies, punish them for using God's Strength on Aoi. So they're not going to be able to take this fight in such a great manner without the God's Strength on Toxas. And tier 3 towers brought down to 900 HP.
Yeah, they really don't have the damage to defend this at the moment. They're actually, I would say, more so lucky that the side of Crazy backed off.
Yep.
Bounty.
I think Crazy's just trying to show some discipline. Again, they probably saw some of these games yesterday, think, oh god, this is what Dota 2 can be if you're not a little bit too careful. You throw away your lead just like that. So, boxing the enemies into the base, grabbing these neutral items, and of course securing this next Roshan are all keys to staying in it. Not going to make the same mistake that they saw Zoomers pull either. I'm sure they'll use this Aegis to the best of their ability.
Every coin helps.
Yeah, Aegis Cheese. Arrow comes in, that'll help secure this Roche, and just hopefully grabbing it. But Pita makes his presence known, and a little early on that Roche attempt to make your presence known, throws down a Pit of Malice. They've got the Yules, arrow flies in, won't land, but they'll still get the kill onto the Underlord. Astral step forward, comes through onto this Bloodseeker. Now they've got the stuns to lock him up, and the shackle on HFN. Moonlight Shadow comes in, but it's not going to matter. Omni Slash bounces over to the neutrals, not doing as much damage as he would have liked. That's for certain. Get the kill onto Excel. They're starting to hit through these heroes, but the Sven has enough damage to take out HFN as well as Aoi. It's Michael who gets a double kill with that power shot, and all of a sudden, Roche is Infamous.
They do a 180. HFN's Omni Slash is just so off the mark that he's barely able to contribute to these team fights. He's just throwing himself out of position. These initial fights, I think they're realizing the real threat is Kesu here. He's making tons of kills happen. And of course, they managed to disable him up for a full 8 seconds in the start of that fight. Bringing from 100 to dead over 8 seconds. It is wild the amount of lockdown they have. I don't like what I'm seeing here, though. HFN's got to be a little bit more careful with these Omni Slashes. Maybe finish up an MKB, commit onto just like the Wind Ranger, or an Abyssal Blade is very big as well if we can blow up Void Spirit. But right now he's 20k net worth, but he feels underwhelming. He's not able to get on the enemies, and his Omni Slashes are just bouncing onto creeps. Finally getting a little bit of map control on Infamous has got to feel good, being able to take that fight. Get that Aegis. Leave your base is also a pretty nice one.
Yeah, they had been corralled into their base for a while, that's for sure.
Yep. They were being herded like sheep by the
up the steps, and that was it. And it was as far as they were allowed to go until that Roche fight. I don't know if that Omni Slash was entirely like that. Would just also seemed like bad luck, you know.
Bad luck? There's no luck.
He jumped up to the neutrals.
Well, then he Omni Slash too close to the neutrals.
Well, I guess.
Come on, this is a guy who scouted out that Aghanim Scepter on the Sven. Decided not to commit his Omni Slash at that time, making these good choices. You always got to keep in mind your surroundings. You know, that is the samurai way.
Step. Meander, easy kill. Can this team win? Again, I'm going to ask the same question. Can this team win off the back of the Sven?
I'm going to give you the same answer and saying no, but maybe they'll win off the back of some of these really bad Omni Slashes.
Dark Rift, look for HFN. Right click's coming in. He's already used the Blade Fury. Goes into Manta. Now he's been silenced. Uses the Manta before the Resonant Pulse comes out. He ends up dead. Mirana buys back. Moonman Meander under the tier 1 tower. Survives, but that is HFN dead again.
Committed that Blade Fury too early. Committed the Manta style before the first Resonant Pulse came off onto him, and of course they're not able to get the Omni Slash off because of it. Again, KXY, this is a guy on what 150 ping or something like that. We're playing on US East. I mean, HFN is as well, yeah, but my God, HFN having such an amazing game. 21.5k net worth. Some of these bad Omni Slashes, now this bad positioning. You're just giving the enemy team gold each time you die now. The game is wildly swinging around.
Dire's bottom tower is
Packers?
under attack.
Oh no, Bryo.
Shot. Bryo trying to get the kill there on the Michael. Sven's still
Bryo's
coming
just
over.
dead.
Daedalus in the backpack.
Daedalus
Sven?
in the back?
Whoa, Stormhammer out. Finally swaps it. Activated the Mask of Madness, then puts in the Daedalus. They get the kill on a Bryo as well as Owie. They look over at Moomeander. Silence onto the Sven for now. Look at how quick Kezu's running around the map.
Sir, you need to put your
HFN
Echo
again.
Saber away.
The Shackle.
They bought back on Owie. They need to chase this. Owie needs to
I
learn
don't
to
know
hook
if they
shot.
need to chase this. God Strength is up in 5 seconds. That would be a risk. Pepita.
I think they take this fight.
He's
They need to.
But Sven
okay,
might
they
be
grab
able to,
one.
you know, might be willing to make a jump.
Yeah. Oh my. HFN.
Scanning for
Getting closer to this Abyssal Blade. Things will be a bit easier for him once he has it. The maneuverability of the team fights, the hard lockdown, the jump, all these things are going to play a huge part. But for now, again, it feels like the enemies have really taken a foothold back in this game, taking advantage of some of the misplays here. Swift Slash will make it easier as well, of course, once he manages to get that. But Aghanim Scepter for him is still pretty far off. He finishes the Skull Basher. Might build one more thing first, his MKB, before going for that Aghanim Scepter, just a blessing. HFN disconnecting from the game. This guy might even be lagging, who knows.
Is he playing from US East?
Hmm?
Is he playing from US East?
Is,
Yeah.
they're playing on USC servers. HFN's in South America, though.
Yeah.
At least I'm pretty sure he is, unless Crazy flew him out. Let me just double check real quick. Actually, I can't because he's no longer in the lobby. Can't see his ping. We'll see soon. But yeah, I'm like 99% sure he's still in South America. It's believe it or not, very difficult to get through borders right now. For some reason, people don't see esports as an essential service. Hopefully, we can change that. I need my video games.
Fair enough. Now he's reconnected.
Yeah. He's back. And drop the status on this one. I just need to see what his in-game name is. Just a bunch of D's.
But won't follow the same thread.
Apparently I don't know how to read, or he's changed his name again. Alright. He is at 85 ping?
It's not bad.
Huh. Wait, no. Sorry, 136. My bad.
Okay,
I don't know how to read.
Of course.
I get one language,
Courier.
don't even
Courier
speak it
has
that
been
well.
killed.
Not going for this Ags yet. Going for Abyssal for the Jug. Slip Slash would have been nice. Bloodseeker going for an Ags. It's like the first time we've seen a Bloodseeker go for the Ags without just getting it
big.
from an Ags blessing.
Yeah, it's a big item though, and okay, nice. They got the Spell Prism. On Brile, 20% cooldown reduction is very big. It's simple with the mana regen above all stats. They all set up to go on Brile here. They have to be careful though, considering he's got a BKB. This Spell Prism actually gonna make a world of difference. All right, we got it. We got the Abyssal Blade. Step 1 complete. Step 2. Get this Aghanim Blessing, be able to jump on the back line. And of course, step 3 is that MKB to be able to blow up Wind Ranger. Get through some of this evasion from the enemy heroes. They're smoked up now on Infamous. Pepita isn't part of the smoke. Gonna try to bait them out. Oh no. Okay, they're gonna know they're smoked. They pinged out the Excel who popped out of nowhere, even though they had a Sentry and Observer there.
Yeah.
Timeless Relic for Sven. Give that to Wind Ranger of Void Spirit. It's going to be very big. Such a big Void Spirit item. Again, you get that, should I say all the time, the Aether Remnant, the extra spell damage is pretty huge, and of course, once you get that Dissimulate stun, you get like a 3-second stun on people. It's sick.
He's getting close to 25, that's for sure. I'm
Illusion
surprised
Escape.
the XP is as close as it is. You got 2 heroes here for Infamous who are about to be 25. Do they have an XP lead? It's just about even overall, actually.
Yeah.
Look
I
at the
don't
split
like.
it was, yeah. Wow.
I don't like Brile holding the Illusion Escape. I want him to be using the Spell Prism instead. Might just be using it to shove out lanes, you know, multi-wielding. Yeah, look at him. So, just switching between these two things here. Roshan might respond in 10 seconds now. This could be the Aghanim Blessing one, which is very big. If you have to build one less item on the Juggernaut, excellent.
Although Refresher wouldn't be bad either. I think either or you're dealing with.
Oh,
some
so
good.
he could miss a second Omni Slash Bkop? I can't, HFN. Please don't be mad with me.
Damn. No chill. You know?
No, it's the first game of the day. I got that fire. This game is. Oh, he's dead. Okay,
Abyssal
I
Blade
take it
used.
back.
That's the Abyssal Blade debut.
I know that's there now. It's a double damage rune as well on the Juggernaut thing.
KXY. Mumiander?
Tries to use him.
They
but
spot him.
he has-
Oh, he didn't have a TP jumping that far. He's actually in a significant amount of. Oh.
Oh no.
Now he's not in as much trouble. Unless all of a sudden Mumiander hits an arrow. They do pop the Lincolns. They've got the Rupture. He's still in trouble. Goes into the Dissimulate. Back over the middle. Astral Step. I think Rupture popped the Lincolns. So he's able to walk freely. Doesn't mean he's going to get out of this one. KXY goes down to Mumiander.
It did take a very long time for them to kill him, and why don't you get bounty runes there on Michael because of it? So 1 bounty from KXY, 2 onto Michael, and the last one just sitting there. Alright. They wanna try to grab something from this. No buyback available on the Void Spirit. Ogre Magi, he's up in 17 seconds, but not a huge impact on these fights. The Parakeet will make things a little bit harder, and they have Fortify, of course, so. Tower goes down, tower goes up, tower goes down again, hopefully. Or do they just get back? Alright, they back.
Ag's Blessing.
Egg's Blessing. That's the item they want. I mean, it kind of sucks. You were going to build the Agnes after an Ember Spirit. You could have saved yourself 4,200 gold and gone for something else. But that's just life sometimes. Juggernaut going to be more than happy to grab this. Like I was saying, this probably would have been his next item, if not the item before he gets this MKB, which he has now. So his timings are very good, and it's, you know, being able to gap that distance and jump onto a game, blow them up in the back line with that swift slash is going to be huge. Ooh, Meander out for Michael in the top. Oh no.
Dust. Trying to get away as best he can. Remnant forward. Brile staying with Michael. And Shackle comes in, but he's just buying some time. The rest of the team, meanwhile, is up near the tier 3 anyway.
Yep. You do have buyback, but again, you haven't really made any real item progression in the last couple of minutes here. Dying like that kind of sucks when you want to be building an MKB to be able to blow the enemy heroes up. I don't think they can bring down HFN twice here. I think the first time reasonable, yeah, but at 3,400 HP, Fen just doesn't have the damage anymore. Tries to deal with this heavy harass from the firestorm.
Ooh, Remnant all the way in. Sleight of Fist Searing Chains, that one's on the Sven as well as the Ogre. Arrow follows that up. That hits on a Pepita. Back for Michael. Nothing doing yet.
Healing up a little bit. They got the rain tracks, but not the important one. This is the big building. The repair kit this tower. We got 1 charge left on the Unload. I'm not sure if you're going to want to commit it. You do get a lot of bulk from this item.
Then moves up. Wave Fury used once again. Getting through backdoor. Sleight of Fist Searing Chains on the Underward as well as the Ogre. They go. Ooh, Abyssal Blade Excel in some trouble. Swift Slash gets used. And now he's right on a Pacus. Goes into the Blade Fury, but loses that Aegis. They got the kill on the Clockwork as well as the Mirana. So now HFN's actually in some trouble. He's dead a second time. Wow. And they might get Brile too. They pop the Lincolns. Remnant, but that'll finally disjoint it. Or, well, disjoint the Sven.
The Sven has been disjointed. Excellent. Mechanics.
Finally mechanics for the Bloodseeker. But that was buyback from the Mirana.
Buyback from Mirana. Moonshard that Paxis is going for now. Juggernaut's getting locked down and killed. I feel like he's not getting full advantage of Swiss Slash here. MKB may have even been a poor choice. I think MP would have preferred to go Black King Bar. But at this point, Sven's just ripping him apart. Oh, Havoc Hammer bound, but I think he's going to hold on to this leveler. That plus 60 attack speed is just too big.
Yeah, Havoc Hammer to Pepita. Next question.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
A lot of this push was sustained by the fact that they had these repair kits, though.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
A very balanced and cool item.
Sven picks up the Satanic KXY. He'll end up dead. Goes down to Brile and Moomiander up in the top lane.
Searing Chains hit him, but then the arrow followed up and just bursted down. No problem. You feeling kind of weak on Juggernaut right now. Again, you had the Aegis, you had the cheese, and you just got blown up and killed twice in that last team fight. I mean, yes, you're hopping on top of the Ogre Magi and bursting down, but you got to keep in mind it was like 20 plus minutes ago he was 9-1 and like 11, and now he's only gotten like 1 kill and 1 death since then. His impact hasn't been huge. Infamous has done an excellent job at dodging these fights and bringing down the Juggernaut the moment he like overcommits with his Blade Fury or with his Manta style.
Shadows, take us.
TP.
Right.
Base. Up top, Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains. The rest of the team pushing through mid.
He's gonna throw a Remnant back. He doesn't have one out right now.
Middle tower has fallen.
Oh, the Shackle. Juggernaut could just die here if they committed onto him.
Lotus
Hit him with
Sword,
the
3 arrows coming in, not gonna hit on anybody. They've got the silence out on the Sven. He continues forward. The bash, Omni Slash, or no, just the Swift Slash. Didn't commit the whole thing. I'm surprised. It looked like he thought he wanted to. Sometimes it's just so hard to tell the difference between Swift and Omni off the cuff.
Yep. I cannot tell the difference still. The chat might know. There might be a way to know the difference, but when you're just watching, they look the exact same to me, except one having like a
More tint.
I think more tint. I was gonna say I think Swish Slash you can throw from further away. That's the biggest way to know.
That's true.
All right, HFN playing a lot further back now, but still not being able to bring down these major structures on the side of Infamous. This melee barracks has been a real thorn in their side. They managed to bring down the tier 3, but these things are just going to heal back up. I feel like they're just biding their time, waiting for another couple of items on some of these other core heroes. If Michael here can manage to finish this. Oh, he did. Got his Monkey King bar now. I actually missed that one. That one's going to play a crucial part in winning this game as well, being able to blow people up. HFN just feels kind of underwhelming at this point. Sitting on 5.2k net worth. I mean, he's 6th slot. He's got 41k.
Shadows, take us.
Moving forward, Blade Fury. And now HFN, he needs to be careful. Got the Lincolns on him. Pitalis with the stun. HFN forced staffed away. Has the Lotus Orb, but the hook shot comes in.
Oh no!
He goes in with the Omni Slash. Owie ends up dead. The Yules is used by a multitude of heroes. They get that kill on HFN. They've taken out Owie. They'll buy back on the Jug. Down goes Pepita. Sven sitting pretty low. No Satanic to go for. Got Kezu eating the cheese. Mumiander dying behind the Jug from, I believe, the Crater Cleave. And they get that kill on a Brile. Sven is ripping through everybody. HFN just bought back. He's dead a second time. Packus with the Ultra kill.
Oh no, the Sven there. You committed the Omni Slash onto him when he had the Lotus Orb. The Sven was Omni Slashing your team.
Radiant's top
That
barracks
is
are
disgusting. HFN is it's just something off with him this game. They had this game in the bag, and I feel like he was the nail in the coffin for Crazy, and couldn't get anything out of it. I'm not seeing a fight recap. I wanted to see if that's what happened. The people died too fast and fought back for me to see the death summaries as well.
Straight force.
Middle barracks has fallen. Dire's middle barracks.
They're just gonna go right through for this again. HFN is dead without buyback.
Side of Fist. If they kill this Sven, I mean, buying a Divine Rapier just seems detrimental to winning if you give it away, and now they don't feel comfortable.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Sven, this feels like there's no
Step,
real
Aether
answer.
Remnant, Sven's damage, more than enough to get the kill there on a Brile. They got the Ancient exposed, repair kit's not enough, and Infamous steal the game.
We're seeing repeats of yesterday. Pac just played an amazing game, yes, but I feel like the major issue with this game was one, some of these Omni Slashes being off the mark and them not closing out the game when they had to. Two, HFN going down a few times, and finally, three, the repair kits that they got on Infamous here managed to keep their base alive just a little bit longer. I feel like the lanes were shoving in naturally. they had those super creeps on like their side, and they could finally get those melee barracks, the game would have been different. But yeah, it is what it is. Infamous do manage to take this game, rip it from what I thought was like a well-deserving crazy, but they just weren't focused up there. HFN off the mark so many times that game.
Yeah, it ends up being a victory for Infamous. They steal the game off that one, and well, Crazy and Infamous will move to game 2 with an Infamous 1-0 lead. Not something that you would have expected with the way the game was going, and 22,000 net worth lead, 25,000 just about. So we'll be back with game 2 in just a moment. Stay right there. We'll be right back. See you in a second.